In this video, we demonstrate the OpenLiberty development mode using Visual Studio Code. OpenLiberty Dev Mode can be run from a command line while allowing you to edit your code with any text editor or IDE. Here, you'll see how an optional extension for editors such as VS Code makes it even easier to interact with Dev Mode. This allows you to start Dev Mode, make changes to your application while the server is up, run tests and view results, and even debug the application without leaving the editor. In the VS Code Marketplace, search for Liberty Dev and install the extension. Specify the latest version of the Liberty Maven plugin in your project's pom.xml file. Once the plugin is specified, take a look at the Liberty Dev dashboard in the side panel. You'll see your project listed under there. You can interact with Dev Mode by right-clicking your project in that dashboard. Start Dev Mode by choosing Start in the drop-down menu. Once the server is started, we can begin making changes. Let's start by adding a new feature in the server.xml file. After saving the file, we can see that the server installs the feature and updates the application. When we visit the new endpoint URL in the browser, the results are shown. Now we'll demonstrate adding source code. We can create a new file and write the code, then save the file. The application gets updated with the changes, and refreshing the browser shows results using the updated code. Let's do the same thing with another file. In addition to source code, other resources can also be changed. In this example, we show changing a variable in the server configuration that we can see taking effect when we refresh the browser. Similarly, we now demonstrate changing a web application resource. To run tests on demand, right-click the project in the Liberty Dev dashboard and choose Run Tests. This will run any unit tests and integration tests that are configured for this project. When we add a new test, it compiles and is included the next time that we run the tests. To quit Dev Mode, right-click the project in the Liberty Dev dashboard and choose Stop. Choosing Start with the ellipsis allows you to start Dev Mode with custom parameters. Include the -d hot tests parameter to enable hot testing. This causes the tests to run when Dev Mode starts up, as well as automatically after every change. Let's change the endpoint path in the source file. Notice that the tests run and fail as expected. In the Liberty Dev dashboard, right-click your project and choose View Integration Test Report to view the test report file. We can then fix the issue so that the tests run again and pass. Another capability that Dev Mode enables is hot debugging, where you can set a breakpoint at any time and debug your application without having to restart your server. Let's set a breakpoint to be triggered by one of the endpoints. Add a configuration in your VS Code Java debugger for Java attached and specify the debug port to attach to, which is 7777 by default. In the debug panel, choose the debug configuration that you just created and click the green arrow to start debugging. You can see that the debugger is attached, after which we can visit the endpoint URL. The debugger pauses at the breakpoint that we've set, allowing us to debug the application. That concludes this demo of using OpenLiberty Dev Mode with VS Code. You've seen how easy it is to develop, test, and debug your application, all within your editor. For more information on OpenLiberty, visit openliberty.io.